Good evening, Franklin County. I'm Frank, and this is The Drop. Tonight, opposition to the proposed Transource transmission line is expanding, with new concerns being raised by local and state agricultural officials. 2 people were killed in a weekend crash in St. Thomas Township, and another person had to be rescued from a vehicle following a separate crash Sunday afternoon. We also have upcoming mosquito spray in Greene Township, overnight work planned for Interstate 81, national night out events, and several community updates. Let's get into it. The opposition to the proposed Transource transmission line is continuing to grow. According to the Coalition to Protect Franklin County, the Franklin County Agricultural Land Preservation Board recently filed a protest letter and comments with the Pennsylvania Public Utility Commission. The board says that more than $45 million in state and local money has been invested in preserving approximately 170 farms and more than 20,600 acres in farmland in Franklin County. The board argues the high voltage transmission lines could affect agricultural production, increase operating costs, and create long-term economic losses for local farms. It also opposes using preserved farmland for transmission lines that it said would not directly benefit Pennsylvania. The county board is not alone. The coalition reports that the Pennsylvania Agricultural Secretary Russell Ruddig submitted comments to the PUC regarding the proposed route. According to the coalition's summary, the Department of Agriculture warned that the transmission corridor could permanently affect active farmland through loss of production, acreage, fragmented farm operations, and restrictions on future agricultural activity. The department reportedly recommended the project not move forward along the route currently proposed. This comes after Guilford Township filed protest letters and letters seeking to intervene in the case. Township officials raised concerns involving agriculture, public safety, environmental impacts, community character, noise, and property rights, and property impacts. Taken together, this is becoming more than a neighborhood objection. Local government, Franklin County's Farmland Preservation Board, and Pennsylvania's Agricultural Secretary are now raising concerns about the project's effect on agricultural land. The information tonight comes from summaries posted by the Coalition to Protect Franklin County. We will continue looking for the original filings submitted to the Public Utility Commission. 2 people were killed Saturday evening following a crash involving a motorcycle in St. Thomas Township. Emergency crews were called to the area of Lincoln Way West and Twin Bridge Road shortly after 5:30 p.m. Franklin Fire Company reported multiple patients were down on the roadway and that the road would remain closed for an extended period. Franklin Fire Company reported that multiple patients were down in the roadway and the road would remain closed for an extended period. Pennsylvania State Police later confirmed the motorcycle operator and passenger were both killed. The victims were identified in published reports as 54-year-old Ross Deschong and 50-year-old Paula Young. The crash remains under investigation by Pennsylvania State Police. Emergency crews responded to another serious crash Sunday afternoon at Molly Pitcher Highway South and Kreiner Road. Franklin Fire Company says 3 to 4 vehicles were involved, one with a trapped person inside the vehicle. Crews removed the occupant in approximately 10 minutes and transferred that person to emergency personnel. The fire company says the person was the only patient transported from the scene. Pennsylvania State Police and Fire Police then took control of the scene. No additional information concerning the person's condition was included in the fire company's update, but hopefully they're doing okay. Parts of Greene Township are scheduled to receive a mosquito control treatment Tuesday evening. Levels of West Nile virus have been detected in mosquito populations in the area. The treatment area includes locations near Meadow Haven, Cornertown Road, Hafer Road, Apple Blossom Court, Cresthaven Drive, Newark Blackberry Lane, Smoketown Road, and Luther Ridge. Residents are advised to remain indoors while the spray truck passes through their area. The work is weather dependent and could be postponed until Wednesday evening. Drivers should also prepare for upcoming construction overnight along Interstate 81. PennDOT says pavement patching is scheduled to begin Sunday night, August 9th, in the northbound lanes near Chambersburg. The work will take place between approximately mile markers 18 and 20 and between Route 997 and Greene Township in Scotland. Night work is expected for approximately 6 nights, beginning Sunday through Thursday from 7 p.m. till 6 a.m. Lane restrictions will be in place during those work hours. PennDOT has also released a Franklin County maintenance schedule for this week. Flagging is expected along Steitzel's Road and Williamson Road in Antrim Township, Panola Road in Greene and Southampton Townships, Forge Hill Road in Lurgan Township, and Back Road in Fannett Township. The schedule remains subject to weather and other delays. Several police departments and emergency organizations are preparing for a national night out. The Washington Township Police Department will hold its event Tuesday from 5 to 8 p.m. in the Lowe's parking lot along Washington Township Boulevard. The event is expected to include police vehicles, fire engines, construction equipment, race cars, big trucks, and community organizations. Food trucks are also expected to participate. National Night Out is designed to bring residents and first responders together in a relaxed community setting. St. Thomas Township Fire and Rescue will be holding a back-to-school bingo event Thursday evening. The event begins at 4 and bingo is scheduled to start at 6:30. Organizers will also collect school supplies for a local school. Regular games will pay $150, with several jackpots reportedly worth more than $1,000. Bath Valley Speedway held the Austin Gelwicks Memorial over the weekend. The event included a pace lap remembering Gelwicks and longtime engine builder Fred House, who recently died. Cars from several divisions participated in the remembrance before the competition began. The event continued with racing in 5 divisions throughout the evening. Also, community radio station WRGG 93.7 in Greencastle reported it was temporarily off the air because of technical difficulties. The station said its programming remained available through its online stream, Alexa, and other internet-connected devices. The station expected the over-the-air outage to continue into Monday morning, so they should be good to go now. And that's a look at what's happened across Franklin County over the last several days. The largest developing story remains the Transource transmission line case. What began largely as a local land use fight is now drawing formal concerns from township officials, Franklin County's Farmland Preservation Board, and Pennsylvania's Agricultural Secretary. We will continue following the filings and response from the Public Utility Commission. For more local updates, events, and community information, subscribe to Franklin County Life. I'm Frank. This has been The Drop, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great evening.